So if you've been pouring your energy into reels and carousels and still wondering why your audience isn't growing, some of my favorite collaborations and client relationships have come not from one, but here's the kicker. After you show up and network, you have to follow up. So no, I'm not saying leave social media. I took a step back from the app everyone swears by and surprise, my brand didn't disappear. Instead, I actually attracted more aligned people to my profile because real brand visibility doesn't just come from a social media feed. It comes through conversations, from collaborations, and with the help of content that actually sticks around longer than 24 hours. So if you've been pouring your energy into reels and carousels and still wondering why your audience isn't growing or why the right people aren't finding you, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through 3 powerful visibility strategies that go beyond the grid. I'll share how I've grown my brand without posting every day and how you can do the same, even if you're not a big marketer or a branding expert. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with a visibility plan that feels more human, more aligned, and more sustainable. But if you're new here, I'm Hunter Myers, the face and mind behind Verdure Design Co. Through strategy-led design, I help bold founders build magnetic brands that sell with clarity and confidence. And here on this channel, we treat brand building kind of like dating, because both require chemistry, commitment, and a killer first impression. Now let's get into it. Let's start with my favorite, which a lot of people overlook, networking. Because right now, more than ever, people are craving real connection. And I don't just mean coffee chats and LinkedIn messages. I mean real conversations. The kind where someone walks away with a deeper understanding of what you do and why it matters to them. That kind of connection can happen anywhere. On a podcast, at an event, on a Zoom call, or even in someone's inbox. Really just wherever you can make it possible. What matters is that you show up, you're seen, and you're remembered. But here's the kicker. After you show up and network, you have to follow up, which is something a lot of people don't do, but is one of the most underrated parts of the networking process. Why, you ask? Because people are busy. We're talking like missed your email 3 times and forgot my own Zoom password kind of busy. How do I know? Because I did these things just last week. So if someone doesn't reply right away, don't assume they're not interested. Follow up and then follow up again. And if you're concerned about feeling annoying or being annoying, don't be. Some of my favorite collaborations and client relationships have come not from one magical meeting, but from those gentle nudges and that follow-up. And I've also been on the receiving end of it too. When someone circles back with me, it's often the nudge I didn't realize I needed. And I'm always very, very grateful for it because again, we're all busy. This is how you build that true visibility. Not just the vanity metrics, but the actual relationships. If you want to dive deeper into this, I had a great conversation on my podcast with Taylor Smith about community building and how meaningful relationships can completely shift your visibility. You can find that episode here above me on that I button, but I'll also link that episode below in the description. Now onto the second visibility strategy that I love, speaking. And before you panic and start picturing yourself freaking out on a TEDx stage, hear me out. Speaking doesn't have to mean big lights and huge crowds. It can be a guest spot on someone's podcast. It could be doing a guest workshop in someone's membership, or even just hopping into a mastermind and sharing what you know. The point is, you don't have to build the room. You just have to find one that already exists, where your people are hanging out, and then show up. This is what I call doing the upside down funnel. Instead of spending all of your energy trying to attract hundreds of strangers and hoping that a few turn into clients, ask yourself this: who already serves the audience I want to reach? And how can I build a connection with them so I can get in front of their audience? For me, for example, it's business coaches. They already have the trust and the community of the people I love to help, which are founders building from a place of purpose. So when I collaborate with them as a guest expert, a speaker, even just a contributor, I'm walking into a room where the foundation is already laid for me. And this doesn't just build visibility, it also builds credibility. Because when you're introduced by someone they already trust, you don't just show up, but you show up with authority, which helps you build an even stronger connection and much faster. And finally, the last strategy we're talking about today is something that's totally untrendy, but wildly effective. And this is blogs. If you're someone who has a lot to say, same. Blogging can be a really powerful way to get your thoughts out there. And honestly, they're kind of the magic key of long-term visibility for any business. Why? Because they're searchable, they're evergreen, and with the right SEO, they do something social media rarely does, which is help new people find you. Think of it like this. When you write a blog post on something your audience is already Googling, like how to build a brand that doesn't feel generic. You're showing up at the exact moment someone needs you, and that's powerful. But what's even better is that one blog post can be repurposed into so much more. You can turn it into a YouTube video, a newsletter, a few Instagram posts, some Pinterest pins. Suddenly, instead of creating something new for every platform you're on, you're recycling your knowledge, which is how you stay visible without burning yourself out. So no, I'm not saying leave social media, but I am saying don't put all your visibility eggs in one algorithm's basket. Build content that lives longer, works harder, and creates deeper connections over time. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you're ready to rethink visibility and build a brand that people don't just scroll past, but actually remember, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe for weekly, no fluff, insights into branding, strategy, and visibility that actually works. And lastly, if this episode resonated with you, you'll absolutely love the conversation Taylor Smith and I had on the podcast. We went deep on what building a community really looks like in today's world and how you can build it in a way that doesn't feel forced or faked. Check out the description for the link to this one. Thank you for being with me to the end. I'll see you in the next video.